It's been over 2 years I left China, and I can't believe that I'm still missing China up to now. Leaving China is one of the hardest decisions that I've ever taken. Like, it's, if you know me, you know that I enjoyed my life in China, and I've actually talked about the reason why I left China in my other channel. Yeah, if you're an OG that is following this page, you know that this is not the first channel that we've actually created. But guys, I can't believe, and I don't know that I am still going to miss China even while in UK. That is how much I'm kind of regretting my decisions regarding most of the things I should have done while I was in China. That's my shit, that's my wave, do it like that. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Kash Fams, and I'm back again with another beautiful, interesting and insightful video. So guys, if you're new to this space, you're welcome. So today, I don't know, but most of you actually know that I've lived 3 years of my life in China, and I went back to Nigeria in 2022. So I actually shared the reason why I went back to Nigeria, or the reason why I moved from China back home. It's actually in my other channel, so if you have not watched the video, hopefully I get to link it on this video, but if I don't, then you can look for it. I'll just leave the video name there. But anyways, that's not actually the reason why we are here. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys most of the things I regret not doing whilst in China. Are you ready to listen to them? Yes. That is why I said that because I did not do most of all those stuff, I actually regret leaving China for the UK. Don't quote me wrong. I'm just going to share my personal experience and my personal, the feelings or the things that most times when I sit down, I'll be like, why didn't I do all this stuff? Or why didn't I continue with this stuff? Maybe my life, or maybe things will be better than how it is, because China is actually a land of opportunity. China is actually a land where you can succeed. You can easily succeed if you're into kind of putting your hands in different places when it comes to business or when it comes to other stuff. But yeah, I will start with my first point. The first thing I actually regret not really pushing forward or doing whilst in China before moving back to Nigeria. So the first one on my list is business. Guys, hey, I love money. I love money so much. Like, money is the root of all evil, but give me that evil. Just give me that evil. Guys, I was doing business while in China, but as soon as I went back home to Nigeria, because of the exchange rate and because of how the economy was going, I just decided to pause, because I was I was just trying to put myself in people's shoe. And I used to feel like, since the exchange rate keeps skyrocketing and it's not stable, that most people would not want to spend their money or spend their hard-earned money in maybe to import some things, that most of them would just want to stick to running Abba. You get, because I was into fashion stuff, importing or exporting things from China back home to Nigeria for people that actually sell in store, all those people that have their own businesses. So I import for them while they sell back home. So when I get back home to Nigeria, I just felt like, since I'm back home to Nigeria, that most of them wouldn't want to patronize me because they know that I was back home in Nigeria. And I felt like, since the exchange rate is it kept on skyrocketing, that most of them wouldn't want to I'm not really a big importer, do you get? So most of them would want to go through someone that is already big. If you're huge, you're huge. So that is one of the mistakes I think I made, and I regret it I regret it so much, because I felt like if I was still consistent, even though most people are not they're not really showing up the way they used to show up before, maybe I will still have people that are willing to support me. Maybe I will still have stable customers that I will still be helping to send things back home. Even now that I am still in the UK, maybe it would have still be another side hustle that I'm doing here in the UK. The number 2 stuff I regret not really doing in China before moving to the UK is not keeping contact. Guys, there are opportunities, several opportunities, emphasis on several opportunities, guys, that you can get different contacts. As long as you are able to look for it, you will find it. as long as China is concerned, you're definitely going to see people that are interested in what you're doing, people that are ready to like push you to do something for them. There are some companies, there are some people that actually approached me then because I was still a student, and they used to like tell me something about, let's start up something, let's start up a business, and then you can go back to Nigeria and we'll start up this business, like you get, and then we'll partner with you. We'll have a branch in Nigeria while you manage it yourself. And because then I was not even ready to go back to Nigeria, so I just kept on rejecting those opportunities. So I felt like if I have gotten all those contacts, even though I was not ready at that moment, and probably I told them that, okay, at this moment or at this point I am not ready for this stuff, maybe some other time, or maybe give me 4 years or 3 years of my life after I finish experiencing China and I feel like, okay, I'm ready to go back home, then probably we might do that business back home. So I feel like if I have come directly to them, or probably spoken my mind to them, or maybe I am this wiser than I was then maybe it would have been a great experience. Like probably you might have Kash Ventures or Kash business or Kash something running back home in Nigeria. So I missed the opportunity of getting or keeping contacts. Most of the contacts I actually kept, they are just friends, and they are just like casual friends. And most of them when you go back to WeChat, like probably chat with them, you've forgotten what you saved their number as, because their names are always like Chinese names, so you can't even keep on remembering which person is this person, which person is that person. Do you understand? The mistake is like, assuming I know, I would have probably resaved their names with the preference or the names I actually wish to save it with. So the third thing I regret not doing in China before moving to the UK is exploring the city. I had opportunities of going to different cities. I worked as a teacher in several cities in China, and within those period of time, I would have had the opportunity of exploring those cities. Yes, I would have. I was in Wuxi, I was in Rugao, I was in Jincheng, I was in Linyi, I was in Jinan. Okay, Jinan was just for visit. I was in Qingdao, I was in Guangzhou, I was in Shanghai, Lanzhou. I was in several cities. I was in Xi'an as well. So I visited a lot of cities while in China, but I did not explore those cities. So most times when I sit down and I realize that, and I remember that I was in this city, then I'll ask myself, what did I really do in that city? So I regret not exploring, because China is a very beautiful country, like I said earlier on, and there are lots of things you can actually do in China. There are lots of places you can actually visit in China. So if you miss that opportunity, maybe you're watching me and you're still in China, if you miss the opportunity now, it's possible that you might not get it the second time. So I wish I have visited the Disneyland in China. I wish I have visited the glass bridge in China. I wish I have visited Changcheng. Changcheng means the Great Wall of China. Because during my interview for gaining scholarship to China, I actually made it clear to them that one of the reasons why I want to visit China was because I want to go to Changcheng. I want to visit the Great Wall of China. And I used one proverb there, which I think I can still remember, which is, 不到Changcheng非好岸, 非好岸者, right? And then I used to be like, because I also want to be a great hero or something, that I also want to visit the Great Wall of China. So I wish I have explored or experienced a lot of things, or go to different places while it's in China. Even though I was opportune to go to a lot of places, but I did not explore the city properly. So yeah, those are most of the regrets. Most times I just smile, and then I feel like, why didn't I go to this place? Why didn't I do this stuff? So yeah, I wish I did that before leaving China for the UK. And also, I feel one of the reasons why I was not able to do that is because I was scared of doing it alone. I actually, like being here in the UK, I've realized that you have to you have to leave your shells most times. You have to do things alone most times. You mustn't wait for someone to do it with you, because the more you wait for people, the more you wait for someone, the more you're trying to like get someone to do that thing with you, the more time is going, and time actually waits for no one. So I keep on every time saying that, okay, if I have someone, I'm going to visit this place. If I have someone, I'm going to go to this place. Or if I have someone, I'm going to do this thing. And the more I kept on waiting, I waited 3 beautiful years, and then I left the country and still didn't do all the stuff I wish I have done alone. So yeah, that is another thing I regret not doing in China before coming to the UK. The last thing I regret not doing in China before coming to the UK as a content creator that is passionate about our content is not creating China content. Guys, I missed. No, it is, God, this one touched me. This one is so painful. I have a lot, I had, because I can't, not now, even if I'm going to go back again, not now. I had opportunities of creating valuable content that involved China, but I didn't. Guess what? I was just vlogging about my life, living in China. I should have explored other niche when it comes to China content. I should have done other things. I should have done several things. I should have created content. I missed a lot of content which I should have created. So yeah, most times I just feel like I would have gone to Changchong to do this. I should have gone to Glassbridge to do that. I should have done street interview with some people to ask them about Africa, or to ask them about most of those contents, guys. I think I do regret not doing that in China before I moved to the UK. Yeah. So yeah, that is most of the stuff I actually really regret not doing before moving to the UK. Now tell me, guys, have you lived in a country that you stayed for some time and then you left the country, and most times you're regretting not doing some things, like you regret not doing a particular stuff before you move to another country? Let me know. Share your ideas with me. Share your experience rather with me. Let me know most of the stuff you've regretted not doing in a particular place before you move to another place. Let's have a discussion in the comment section. And before I forget, please remember to subscribe to the channel. Hit on that big red button that says subscribe, share out this video, like this video, and wait for more content coming your way soon. Bye.
That's my shit, that's my wave.